Hello students, welcome to the RKC online learning of English language. In today's grammar class, we will learn chapter 9 from our everyday English grammar and composition book. I request all of you to open page number 55 and be ready with your pencil and eraser to learn this chapter. Children, first we will take up simple past tense. So let's get going. Simple past tense. The simple past tense indicates an action that took place in the past and is over now. Children, as you know, past tense means the action that is already happened, right? Here we have taken simple past tense. Simple past tense, the simple past tense indicates an action that took place in the past and is over now. That action is over now. Examples number 1, my uncle came home last night. This action happened last night and over. Number 2, I did my homework. Number 3, Priya bought a new laptop. Number 4, their train arrived late. Number 5, we met our cousins last week. So in all these sentences, all these actions happened and got over. To frame a sentence in simple past tense, we use second or form of the verb. You know I have taught you that there are 4 forms of the verb. Present, first form is the present form, that's also called the root form of the verb. So present, past, past participle and present participle. There are 4 forms of the verb. Here in simple past tense we use the second form of the verb, that's past form of the verb. So here we have used verbs like came, did, bought, arrived and met. I repeat, the simple past tense indicates an action that took place in the past and is over now. To frame the sentence in simple past tense, right, we use second form of the verb, that is past form. Children, when we frame the sentences in simple past tense, we use past form of the verb. There are certain rules. How do we change a verb from present tense to or present form of the verb to the past form of the verb? Present form of the verb, I repeat, is the first form of the verb. So from first form of the verb, how do we change it into second form of the verb? So let's learn some rules of it. Points to remember. There are many ways of forming the past tense forms of verbs. Number 1, add D to verbs ending in E. If a verb is ending in E, means in present form, if the verb has E in the end, means it is ending in E, we need to add D to change it into past form. Here we have some examples: bake, baked, pile, piled, care, cared, like, liked, race, raced, taste, tasted, and tide, tied. Children, please mind that this happens in most of the cases. Usually we add, if a verb is ending in E in present tense or present form, when we change it into past form, we add D. It happens most of the time, but not always. Rule 2. Add ed to most verbs. Mostly we add ed to any verb to change it into past tense most of the time. Examples are: number 1, walk, walked; jump, jumped; cook, cooked; push, pushed; lick, licked; open, opened; and select, selected. Here everywhere we have added ed to change the verb into past form. It was in present form. Walk is present form and walked is past form of the verb. Rule 3. Double the consonant and add ed to verbs ending in a single vowel and consonant. Now, if in present form of the verb, a verb is ending with in single vowel. You know vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So single, one vowel out of these five and a consonant after it. So we double that consonant and then we add ed to change it into the past form of the verb. For example, dot, there is T and before that we have a vowel, a single vowel O, dot. So we change it into dotted, dotted, double that consonant. Number 2, blot, blotted. 3 is bag, beg. Again here G is a consonant and E is a vowel. So we double G in past form, BEGGED, backed. Hop, hopped. Clap, clapped. Dip, dipped. Tag, tagged. Here everywhere in each word there is single vowel and then consonant, and in each word we have, in each verb we have doubled that consonant and then we have added ed. So dot, dotted; blot, blotted; bag, bagged, like that. Rule 4. Change the y to I and add ed to verbs ending in y. We need to remove y. If a verb in present tense ending in y, we need to remove that y and we add I, E, D. We remove that y. In place of y, we write I, then add ed to it to change it into the past form. For example, carry, carry, carry. Remove y and add ied, carried, carried, carried. Marry, married. Cry, cried. Vary, varied. Worry, worried. Hurry, hurried. And apply, applied. Everywhere remove y and add ied. If a verb is ending in y in the present form, in the past form we will remove that y and we will add ied. Children, there are some irregular verbs also. Irregular verbs means the verbs which do not follow a set of rule to form the past form. Like if, for example, eat and ate, we change the word completely, right? So these are called irregular verbs. So point number 5 is some verbs do not follow a set of rule to form the past form. When we change them from the present form to the past form, they completely change. There is no set pattern. Eat, ate; sing, sang; know, knew; give, gave; say, said, write, wrote, buy, bought, think, thought, and sand, sent. All of these are irregular verbs. Number 10, begin, began. By 11, bite, bit. Choose, chose. Feed, fed. Grow, grew. Ring, rang. Shrink, shrank. Sweep, swept. Win, won. Read, read. Please note that spelling remains the same, read in past tense also, but we pronounce it as read, read and read. And number 20 is do, did. Children, I request all of you to please note down all these verbs in your classwork notebook and learn them well. Point 6. Some verbs do not change in the past form. They don't change only, they remain the same. Present form and past form they are same in present and past form. Number 1, cut, cut, bat, bat, sat, sat, quit, quit, cost, cost, burst, burst, upset, upset. These are some examples. There are many more, right? They do not change in the past form. They remain the same in the present form and in the past form. Children, we learned the rules to change the verb from the present tense to the past tense. Now, to apply this knowledge, we will be solving exercise A and exercise B of chapter 9. These exercises are on page number 55 and 56. So first we'll be doing exercise A. Exercise A, fill in the blanks with the simple past tense forms of the verbs in brackets. Number 1. Joseph dashed his pen in school yesterday, and the word given in bracket is lose. Right? Joseph, when did it happen with Joseph? When did he lose his pen? Yesterday. Yesterday means past tense, right? So here we have to use simple past form of the verb, and the simple past of the form of the verb lose is lost. So the answer is lost. Joseph lost his pen in school yesterday. Please write lost in your grammar book and complete this exercise. Number 2. We dashed dinner at 10 last night. The sentence says last night, means it happened. The action is over. And in bracket it's eat, right? So we change eat in the we change when we change eat into past form, its past form is ate, right? So we ate dinner at 10 last night. Number 3. Zahida dash an email to her mother about her hostel life. We have learned all these forms of verb. Send, sent, eat, ate. We have all learned that. So now here Zahida sent. Zahida is all when she sent, right? Instead of send we have to write it's an irregular verb, so past form of the verb is sent. Zahida sent an email to her mother about her hostel life. Number 4. Sahil dash milk before he went to play. Before he went to play, right? So the action is already done. In bracket it is drink. So Sahil drank milk before he went to play. Past form of the verb drink is drank. So we will write here drank. Number 5. I dashed some stories of Birbal and enjoyed them a lot. I dashed some stories of Birbal and enjoyed. Enjoyed means you have already read them, then only you can say that I have enjoyed them, right? So here we have to use past form of this verb. The past form of the verb is read. R-E-A-D. Same spelling as I told you earlier, but the pronunciation is the in bracket the what is written is that is read, and what we have written as answer is read. R-E-A-D, read. I read some stories of Birbal and enjoyed them a lot. Exercise B. Form meaningful sentences in the simple past using the parts given. Here the parts of sentence is given. We have to make sentences in the simple past tense. If the verb is in the present form, we have to change it into the past form. Number 1. I meet yesterday Ayan Mukherjee at the park. The verb is meet, which we'll be changing into met. So the answer is I met Ayan Mukherjee at the park yesterday. Yesterday means the action is already done. So I met instead of meet. I met Ayan Mukherjee at the park yesterday. Number 2. Arif and Summer missed the school bus last week twice. Miss. Past form is missed. Arif and Sama missed the school bus twice last week. Already done. Last week it happened. So instead of miss, missed. Arif and Sama missed the school bus twice last week. Number 3. Ritesh not come to school yesterday because he was ill. This sentence is a bit different because it is a negative sentence, right? So to change it into past form, with come we'll be writing did not. Did not come. Answer is Ritesh did not come to school yesterday because he was ill. Ritesh did not come to school yesterday because he was ill. Sentence 4. Sohail sleep last night late. Sleep is the verb, right? We'll be changing it into past tense. So, slept. Sohail slept late last night. Number 5. By working hard, a scholarship win Harry. Win, the past form of win is won. So Harry won a scholarship by working hard. So today we have learned the rules to change the verbs from simple present tense or present tense to the past tense, and we have done exercise A and B of chapter 9. Please complete these exercises in your grammar book. So children, today we have learned the simple past tense. In our next video, we will learn the past continuous tense. Till then, thank you and bye-bye.